Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Oh, well, 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 well. Something to do with Paul McCartney or Pucci or a Piscean or another Pisces. Or I'm also hearing a trio of Pisces. Could be a third party situation, but I definitely keep hearing P, which is Paul McCartney. Oh, well, 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 well. Do you love me like you know you ought to do? Bow, 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 bow. Any Paul McCartney fans out there of the Wings? So anyway, how you doing, Gemini? We're back with the Renegade Master. Okay, so we are going to do, I'm also hearing the Master of None or the None. Okay, so some of you could be religious or the sense that makes none. Like it's something that isn't making any sense. It's something that is there that doesn't make any sense. So it could be something around a life path 2 or a Libra. And I'm trying to make sense of it all because there seems to be a connection that is formed here. Because they're definitely hearing, okay, hold on a second, with my esoteric head, Pisces, Gemini, form room. So I'm picking up like that there might be a 3 of Pentacles. That would be a form room. Okay. So like I'm trying to make room for a third person, or there is something here that might be around like I'm forming a connection and a bond with someone, James Bond, Life Path 7, Cancerian, and I'm forming a bond with someone, like a strong bond. Okay. Strong, James, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, or bond. Which would be a strong bond. That might be something around a Leo person or an Aquarian person or both, but I seem to be forming a very strong bond with someone. Okay, so if you're already with someone, there's also someone else or a circumstance of a new person that could be coming up through your year. Gemini, this you can watch. This is your life, Gemini. So we're going to be taking a look at your life that's going on throughout this whole year of 2023 of stuff that you got going all on and around it, all up and around it. Someone could be from Scotland. They're like, hey, yeah, right, I get it all up and around that. I get all up and around that. So somebody wants to get all up and around your pussy or something like that. I don't know. Or I'd get all up and around it. Okay, or it, or a Steve, or a Sarah, or a Sassy, or Sandra, or Cassano. Anyway, no more channeling. Let's get on. So, for the year of 2023, Ron, let's have a look what Capricorn or Gemini has got going on. So, why did you say Capricorn? Because you are a 6. So, you can watch Capricorns and Geminis because I read in numerology, and on the top of 2 major arcana cards of Gemini and Capricorn, they're both 6s. That's how it works. So, let's see. So, Gemini, for the year of 2023, show me bam, show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Someone wants to go to bed with someone or they got hungry eyes. So you got Life Path 2 Libra, a long distance relationship of a bond that could already be forming here. So I'm hearing there's a bond with someone that I have that may live offshore or offshore accounts, or an accountant or someone that has money, Jenny, but like you would have to travel to talk or to see this person. So if you talk, it would be someone that doesn't live near you. Okay, sorry if the lighting is slightly shit, but it's definitely like this. I need to talk to you, but I've got a connection maybe with a 2 of Cups, it would be. Okay, but we've got 2 of Swords, so that means that I'm thinking about someone more regularly than I maybe should or shouldn't. But I'm thinking about someone that is offshore, that they don't live in the same state, village, town, country, or planet. Hopefully they live on the same planet here, Gemini. So let's see, Gemini, for the year of 2023, what has Gemini got coming up around them for 2023? So you got the 6 of Wands. So somebody's very attractive. Somebody is getting attention from someone, or they want attention from someone. They're trying to like, hello, like, can you give me some attention? So it might be well-deserved attention. Like, I need some attention from somebody. Okay. So I'm not really picking up on an actual relationship as such as it is yet. Let's see. Oh dear, we don't really want that 5 there. So we're going to be putting that one back. I'm getting a bit of head of myself. I'm hearing head or ed, or someone wants to give someone head. Let's see. Sorry, Gemini, I've messed the cup. What the fuck, bruv, is going on? Let's see. Gemini, for the year of 2023, please, Gemini, relax. Because I can feel this urgency of, like, I really do want to talk to this person. Like, I really do want to talk with them. Okay, Gemini, what's going on with Gemini through the year of 2023? So there it is, you've got 6s. So it could be Gemini, Capricorn energies. It's more, like I said, it seems to be like a long distant kind of energy of someone that doesn't live where you live. It's distance. Okay, so you got to travel to get to this person. If you already knew of them, or you know of them and you are speaking to them, you would have to travel to get to this person. So it could be someone that doesn't live in your same, well, we call them towns, villages and cities here. So they don't live in the same city, or they don't live in the same town or state. Okay, but I definitely keep picking up that a connection that is here, but it's at a distance. Okay, throughout your year, it's like this somebody that I want to give attention to, but I also want them to give me attention as well. Okay, so let's see. Gemini for the year of 2023. What have they got coming up for 2023 for Gemini for the whole year? So, man, y'all got 3 6s straight out. So you've got this energy of like a mother. This person could be a mother. They're a carer and a provider of such. They may have children. Okay. And it's kind of like, I want to meet up and I want to come to see you. Okay. But, oh man, I'm hearing, is it tour? You can see me. Sorry. There's a song that I've kind of been listening to, Maynard. You disappoint me. 5, what's that called? 5 somethings. Anyway, Gemini, coming up, please, for Gemini for 2023. Please, man, what is going on? Not a real lot. Well, there is, but there's nothing. I can't really see any signs of communication. There's a very stable energy, loving mother, entrepreneur, person that really wants to build something of business. Okay. Money, transactions, offshore accounts, also transacting money online maybe to people, or someone. Just be very careful of that, like transacting money. But it's like I keep picking up like a corn exchange of something around Cambridge, or like an exchange, like we're exchanging feelings, but I can't really see any feelings here at the moment, but we're exchanging gifts, or we're exchanging something right here. It could be energy, and we're just changing something around Scorpio. It feels like someone's going, because this is a 4, Scorpio Aries. It feels like transition, if I'm honest. Like I'm transitioning, and I'm going from one to another. Like I'm transitioning from things that are old towards someone that may be older. So it means that I'm looking for someone that's wise, like saprophilia, emotionally intelligent, knows what they're doing around business and money, someone that's very stable. That's kind of one. And if that's what I want and that's in my future, that's where I'm kind of headed, more towards someone that's more emotionally available and stable here. So it's kind of like it's on the table, but I'm not actually seeing signs of communication until I clarify it. But let's see. Gemini for the year of 2023, please, for Gemini. We've really got through your reading very quickly, Gemini. Ace of Pentacles. So, what is going on with Gemini here? So, I'm picking up that I don't know if there's a relationship here or not. And that seems to be like a feeling, but not an expressed one. Like, I'm also hearing the National Express. That would be like a train. Like I need to get on the National Express and get somewhere because I've got to travel. Now, it might be someone that travels a lot for work. They go to work and they travel quite a lot for work. But the National Express here is where you would pretty much get on a train that doesn't stop. It just keeps going. This train don't stop. This train don't stop. And this train don't stop there anymore. So, because I keep hearing this energy of like, don't stop now. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Something around Freddie Mercury or Queen. Same-sex relationship maybe. But I don't want to stop now because I'm having such fun. It's kind of like this connection that someone's got here. And it's kind of like, well, I don't really want to put a stop to things. This isn't a no. It's more of a yes. And I don't want to put a stop to it. But I do need to see you and travel first in order to like exchange partners or gifts. I don't know why I'm hearing exchange partners, but like some sort of exchange. They keep saying exchange, exchanging. It's changing. Steve, A Scorpio, it's changing and changing and changing. Or someone keeps changing their mind. Like, you're always changing your mind. 1 minute is yes, the next minute is no. Or I'm not seeing any signs of third party of an exchange from one to another. But what I am kind of seeing is that there is this long distance relationship of a bond that is definitely formed here. And then this is more of a decision, because if it's a Two of Cups, it needs to be formally agreed. Like, there needs to be a formal introduction. Like, I need to introduce myself to you physically, not metaphysically. I need to introduce myself to you physically and let you see me and blah, blah, blah. And that's where the you don't see me, you don't see me. Okay, so it's a bit like hide and seek. Now you can see me, now you don't. Or can I speak to you now or later? It's a little bit like that. Like, now you see me, now you don't. Right? And it can be like a very on and off relationship that you're in. 1 minute we're seeing each other, the next minute we're not seeing each other. 1 minute we're getting on, the next minute we're not getting on. But I don't see any not getting on here. So, or Ron or Rachel or anybody that's got R in their name here. But I definitely get your Maynard also, or Maja or Mayna. But Maynard, he was in Tool, and then the one that I'm singing isn't from that band, it's the other one. And I forget off the top of my head now. But it's you disappoint me. Why would you hate me? Don't hate me. Why would you hate me? You just disappoint me. Okay. Why would you walk away? It's like it's a fucking brilliant song. Perfect circle. A perfect circle, right? And it keeps coming up like you won't see me. 6, 7, 8. And if you can't see me and I can't see you, then how can I say yes or no? Because I can't see you. So it's a little bit like that. If I have seen you, then we need to establish some sort of exchange. Like, we need to, because any kind of love or connection or anything, even if it be moving, okay, I need to go to the place to see if I like it first before I actually move. So I need to go, okay? And it means that if I am in a relationship and I need to establish it, then I need to travel to see this person and be free in order to be able to do that. So we can agree as two people to say, hello, like yes, no, oh, okay. Or yes, brilliant. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, right? So there's kind of like this, there needs to be more of a formal introduction first. If this is a new person, if it's new, then there needs to be a formal introduction of one another. Now, that doesn't just mean that we're speaking. We have to kind of like see each other, and we also have to meet each other as well. Because this is like meeting each other halfway. You come halfway, I come halfway, or like if it's a long way to go to Tipperary, then, or Lee, or Laura, or Lucy, or Lucifer, or Capricorn, or Gemini. But like how about if we discuss where I meet you halfway, and you meet me halfway in the middle. Okay, so I'll travel towards you and you travel towards me, and we'll meet up somewhere and blah, blah, blah. Now, that can be like a meeting that you've got that's coming up for work. It might be an eating. So you might be eating someone out, or going out for like a meal and something like that, and like, well, I'm free, I'm single, I'm available, are you? Yes. Okay, I'll travel towards you, you travel towards me. We'll both travel at the same time, and then we'll meet in the middle, and then we'll have something to eat and drink, and then just get to know each other on more of a deeper level. And that's what seems to be here that's coming up through your year of like I said, if you guys are in third energies or not in third energies, I'm not going to know until I literally do more cards and clarify. That is going to be on Patreon. But let me just give you a few more messages and another card on this side. But there seems to be like, well, the opportunity is there if you want it. If you want to come over and it's more lucrative, because like I said, it might be a couple that are more financially stable, and it leads each other to be able to do that because it's more stable than the relationship or whatever ship I'm in at the moment. If I don't even have a ship at all in order to build, then someone here is looking to make a lucrative offer towards a person that would provide stability for a couple to, you know. So it could be like moving. Someone wants to move, but they need to go here first to see if it's a stable offer. If it's love, I need to go first here to see if it's a stable offer from the person. but we have to get to know each other on a deeper level first. But this would be an intellectual conversation. We need to talk more practically and practical long-term goals than what we do need to start looking at short-term goals. But if this is a new situation, it's kind of like one of those where, well, I can't really say yes or no at the moment because I can't really express any loved feelings for you because I don't know if love is a factor until we physically like have an interaction, we have an exchange with one another and we get to see one another. And I do keep picking up on a few people here, or this person being single and willing to meet up, like physically willing to meet up with you. Now, you could actually be, say, like a Gemini or a Capricorn, and you are single, right? I always say Capricorn because I deal in numerology of sixes, Gemini, Capricorn energies, right? And say that I am single and that this person is like available and kind of like wanting to. And if they are, they're kind of like more on someone's wavelength, where they are kind of like more mature, okay, than immature. Okay, this person would be very mature and they would make very wise practical decisions because they would look at long-term practical goals, like, is this long-term or short-term? Now, some of you I'm picking up where it might be a moving, which means long-term or short-term lease. Like, if it's a lease to let, do I let out the room that I have free and let someone move in? Do I have a house that I can let to a person because I own it and then I can travel and then someone can pay my mortgage or just pay me rent? If I own my house, I can go traveling, okay, and then someone can pay me and it just goes straight into my bank account because I've already paid off a mortgage. Or I'm looking to move, and because I'm looking to move, I need to know whether this is going to be a lease or a let or another mortgage or something like that. So it could be some of you where you're thinking, or this person is thinking of moving away. Now, if you've just gone through a bad situation with an ex and there's been a separation and you've distanced yourself from someone from the past and someone new appears up in someone's energy here, okay, this is more of a like, well, I'm single and I'm kind of here. I might be a mother and I've got stuff to do and blah, blah, blah. But I'm emotionally available and that's me, and I'm a very stable individual, because this could be, like I said, it could be a mother, but they could have their shit together and they've got everything together that they need to create a family. Like, they already have a family or they've already got a house. They wouldn't not have a job or money. They're kind of quite successful. I'm also hearing a gynecologist as well, or a psychologist or a gynecologist, or something to do with the mind here. Gynecologist is what I keep hearing, but then I keep hearing psychologist. This can be a psychologist degree, like a master's degree in psychology that some of you may have gone for in the past or have already, like a psychology degree. Let's see, because I keep hearing masters, like I'm going to go for my master's degree. Let's see. One more card, please, for Gemini that's coming up for the year of 2023. So you got tarot card reader, doing tarot readings, working on a business, or this person does. Very lucrative business, something that keeps growing and growing and growing with time. Okay, and then the more I put in effort I put into my job, the more I keep putting into it and into it and into it, the more it keeps growing and growing. So it might also be an investment into a business and putting some money into a business or putting it aside for a rainy day. But it also might mean where, like, okay, I've got a business going and I need to like put more money into the business to make it expand. So I need to buy better equipment, blah, 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 in order to make things better. So it's a little bit like that, like investments into something that will lucratively show itself in the end. Now, if this is, like I said, if it's a job, it's a job. But if it's a house, then it's kind of like I'm investing money more into a new home or the one that I'm presently living in, and I keep investing into this all the time. It could be a Leo or an Aquarian energy, possible placement. Place, if I say place, you say cod, haddock, fish, Piscean, somewhere here. You've got a lot of money, kind of sixes, sort of here energy of like financially able and financially stable. I keep hearing Cain and Abel. Something that is more, I don't know, it's kind of like a feeling of someone that wants something more. Like, I want more. Now, I'm hearing Dr. Moore or Dr. Morse also. So that might be a doctor, okay, because I have a Dr. Morse that's here. I don't know if this is Morse code also, or translating some sort of code here. But then I'm hearing like doctors appointments, Morse code, so on and so forth, so on and so forth. So it's like this, like there needs to be this equality. Like, are you prepared to change for me? Am I prepared to move towards you? Would you start changing things up around your life for me? You know, like equality is where you can get into a circumstance of someone, but you need to know what they would change about their life, that what you would change about your life that would make it happen, because you both have to agree. That's why you get these. There has to be this formal introduction of something, and then when it is, if it turns out to be here, it's kind of like, well, I'm financially able, I'm stable. Are you stable? Yeah, I'm financially stable and able to do certain things. So, you know, and it's kind of like that meeting in the middle, like transactions and meetings. So throughout your year, someone here is single and available. Okay, there is someone here that is single and available, and they're looking to go forward on something where they kind of like feel more looked after and nurtured. Because this, like I said, it can be a sugar daddy, or not sugar daddy, but like someone that's very stable and they're emotionally able to be a secure person, like mentally secure and physically secure, because it's a very secure energy. Okay, it wouldn't be the person that you're looking at thinking, well, they're fucking really insecure. No, this would be a secured energy, because it needs to be locked in. So it's kind of like, I need to grab this person before they go. Okay, so it feels like a rush to get with someone before they end up being taken, if they're not with someone already. Now, I'm hearing some of you, there's someone here that might be worried that their children are going to be taken from them or something like that. Because I'm hearing, is it going to be taken? Will you take it? Will you take this offer? If I was to give you this offer, would you take it? Would you want to build with this relationship here? And would you want to take that? Robbie, or Roberta, or Robinson, Steve also. But there's also building a career, like I'm making a good career, like someone that makes a very good living. Okay, this is normally people that can do like tarot card readings. They can end up earning a very good living, but it's pretty much like I'm earning a very good living, so I'm stable for a relationship. And it is here, because this can be like a bachelor, someone that's like a bachelor and they have their own place, they have their own money, they have their own job, they have their own business, they kind of know what they're doing. They're just sort of like a bachelor, bachelorette type sort of stuff. And what they do is basically, or et, doesn't matter, bachelor, bachelorette. But I'm or batting. But like, I'm definitely looking to invest into businesses and money and transactions and stuff like that. And I'm willing to work with people or work with someone on a relationship here. Okay, so that's all I can really give you, because I have to give everybody the same amount of cards, Gemini, so I'm sorry. I can't really give you any more cards. So because it's such a long reading and it's such a long way to go throughout your whole year, what we do is we do you a full and utter full table spread of all of the cards. Spread them, cowboy. But someone might want to spread someone's legs, I don't know. But like I'm going to give you a whole table spread and then clarify them all and tell you with a different deck and tell you what to look out for, what's kind of coming up financially, love as well, job offers, situations of new people, whatever seems to come up, I'll be giving you that. But it is what to look out for through your whole year and what the turnouts are. Now, at any point, situations can turn around within a year. So got to make this sure to people. You could well be in a circumstance at the beginning of the year and your circumstance changes throughout the year. So when I'm doing it, it will be like a monthly reading, but it's a circumstance of like, well, that isn't happening now. There's no chance that that can be happening now because it isn't. But then trust me, throughout your year, you can look at the reading and think, oh, fuck, that did actually happen and it has just started to happen. And now I see. I thought that my circumstance was going to keep me where I was, but it wasn't. Throughout the year, something happened and physically now I'm in the reading, right? Trust me, they really do happen. So whoever they are, I will tell you star signs and people and situations that are coming up, but it will only be you guys living the experience when you start to physically know what your year is going to bring up, because we are looking at 12 months. Okay, so that will be on the silver or the gold tier. I will change the camera slightly so you can see everything properly, clarify everything and tell you what will come out for your year. But you will need the silver or the gold tier in order to be able to access it, because it's a whole year reading. Okay, and then once I've done these, I will continue on with your monthlies. But this is going to be a huge overview of what to look out for. Okay, all right, guys. So all links are provided below. Thanks very much, Gemini. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you soon.